Hi everyone. So today we are beginning with a new series. As in, as you know, on my channel there's a series for fiction, there's a series for mythology. Now we are beginning some videos for history. So today we are going to talk about our favorite topic from history, Hitler, Adolf Hitler. So as this is a history lesson kind of thing, first we'll go over his details, and then we'll really actually talk about him. So let's begin with the facts. Adolf Hitler, the man behind World War II, he was a German, okay, and his entire motive was to promote the Aryan race. We'll go into details later. And he hated Jews. Yay, fun fact, right? Nobody knew that. And he was the reason of for behind the death of a lot of Jews. So yeah, he in the beginning he was a painter. Okay, he used to draw.
Pretty sure he was a baby before he was a painter.
Yeah, in like some theories, people tried to go into the past to kill the baby Hitler, but they couldn't and all. But yeah, he was a baby. Then he grew up to become a painter, and he was like kind of psychopathic. People were like, they didn't take the hint enough. And then when World War One started, he was appointed as a soldier, but he was pretty brutal, so he grew up to the ranks very fast. Then he joined the Nazi party, and he rose pretty fast. He had already become a chancellor in 1933. So due to that, he became one of the favorites of the person running the Nazi party. And after his death, some people have conspiracy theories that Hitler himself had his hand in the death of that person. So due to that, he became the next leader. And after he became the leader, his policies caused a lot of issues, and then the World War started. So let us now begin with the chat. And today we have with us a fiction expert as well. He is a very big supporter of
Uh, hey, I won't say support, alright? I'm,
fan.
I'm just a fan of the guy who, killed the guy who started World War II.
Yeah. So this guy really is a very big fan of Hitler. Even I am. Like, let's just not judge the guy too much.
Just to clarify, this is still jokes because Kanye got cancelled for even saying something remotely similar. This is all a joke when we say that we're fans of Hitler. He was a terrible guy. He should never have existed and he should have died as a baby.
Sure. Yeah, so it's all in fun. Do not put hate on this. This is all just going to be a lot of sarcasm, a lot of it. So just and keep up with us on that. Okay, so there are some very interesting theories and stories about Hitler. So one of them is related to balls. So what do you have to say about that one? It's a pretty interesting one.
Well, for the guy who started an entire world war, it's safe to say that he had the balls without having the balls.
Yeah, it's very interesting though. Like, it would take a lot of aggression and even testosterone to kind of be like that. But that guy was one ball lesser. He was actually shot in the balls. It's a theory, and he lost one of the from the pairs. So yeah, one ball less, a lot of balls extra.
Not to mention that even a lot of games, such as a lot of like I do believe there was a sniper game that had an X-ray vision and a mission of sniping Hitler's left nut.
Oh damn, that got accurate, huh? And unrequired, kind of.
But awesome all the same.
Oh, definitely awesome. Oh, coming to India, this guy had a pretty good relation with one of her fathers of the nation, like the only father of her nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Yeah, oh.
The guy who invented peace in India, basically.
So the guy who said, do not hurt anyone at all by any means, was friends with the guy who said, hurt everyone no matter what.
They exchanged such friendly letters to one another.
Yeah, they actually constantly wrote letters to each other and all, for work and even personal letters just to share experiences. There are little letters. So that's a pretty sus friendship out there. Mm. Yeah, what
It's
you
like the
doing, peace
Batman and the
guy?
Joker.
Like perfect. Like Batman and the Joker. I would not hurt anyone, and then I would literally murder everyone for no reason. So yeah. So coming to Jews. So Jew because he killed them. Yeah.
Okay.
He even came on a lot of them, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah, like, he hated them enough to not do that actually. Yeah. So he gassed them a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Torture chamber stuff. It's pretty interesting. Nice theory. Nice concepts. He was a pretty genius guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do you call it? In the camps themselves, the soldiers were so passionate. I remember hearing about this case study where there was a female Nazi woman who would go into these camps and select a few of those men who were supposed to be gassed on the next day itself, and she would rape them right before they would get gassed,
Damn.
going out with a bang.
Oh. That became a lot later, huh? So, other than that, he was, it was thought that he had a Jew relative himself. Like a Russian journalist after the war actually produced this theory that Hitler's dad was actually an illegitimate child of a Jew and his mom. So yeah, he was kind of Jew. His grandfather was a Jew, and he hated the Jews. The Jews were in Germany before Hitler's time were actually, in like a very good majority. Like they were not the minority in the least. They had a pretty good hold on the society. They ran a lot of things. They were respected and all. But after he really took control of the people, like that is something to actually learn from Hitler, that how to take control of people for not gassing them, but it can be used in a good way as well
Yeah,
if
I
you
mean,
can.
like, if Hitler was a role model for anything at all, it would be public speaking.
Yes.
By the way, fun fact
Hmm.
that mass communication, the subject itself,
Hmm.
came into existence because of Hitler.
Damn, that is interesting.
In the sense that, like Hitler wanted his messages to be sent throughout the country as fast as possible,
Mm-hmm.
because information is the best tool to use in a war. So what he did was, like, he indirectly encouraged and kind of indirectly invented mass communication. So whenever you put on the news channel, remember, say thank you to Hitler.
Hey,
Hey, no. Wait. No.
okay. Yeah. So, that is actually very interesting. I did not know that.
So not only did Hitler indirectly be responsible for the creation of mass communication the way it is today, he also indirectly invented anime.
What the hell? How is that?
This was mainly because when World War II had started, what it did was, well, first of all, thank Hitler again for kind of creating a world peace by making himself the common enemy of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So because the world had an enemy to look forward to fighting, every nation was forced to develop in a way. And Japan did that and upgraded its technology to a point where anime was starting to boom a lot more. Before, anime was created on the same lines as Disney used to make their old movies. Remember those cartoon drawings that you would see behind the scenes where every movement is sketched out? Well, Japan started off their animation like that as well, and it looked very similar, obviously, because the way they did it. But once once Japan upgraded their technology, anime started to get popular for having its own style and aesthetic that took a very different turn than Disney would ever take.
So basically, Hitler destroyed everything, so it forced them to rebuild, and that's how he made it flourish.
Thanos style.
Wow, that's one way to do it, huh?
Look, he's a great guy in terms of building a better world because he made himself such a common enemy to everyone that it motivated everyone to get better just to beat him.
Definitely, that would have definitely been one of his motives. I'm pretty sure it would have been his motives to make anime better by destroying Japan by atomic bombs.
That was America, that wasn't even Germany.
Sure. This. Let's not go into World War history right now. Okay. Oh, but that brings me to the point. Then, in a very different manner, he also influenced a lot of comics, like Marvel itself. Like the entire Hydra thing was a representation of Nazi and SS. Like the Red Skull was supposed to be kind of a Hitler and Captain America the America, so they were kind of defeating it. So that's the entire point of them.
Not to mention in DC, Hitler is supposed to be used as the worst person to ever exist in the DC universe. That is including Satan and everyone. How can I say that so confidently? Well, you can go to any comic and you'll see the Joker will never side with Hitler.
Oh. Hey, isn't Hitler in comics in DC like a puppet of Ares, the god of war?
Oh yeah, like in the latest, well not the latest anymore, but in the
In the good Wonder Woman movie.
yes, in the latest good Wonder Woman movie, Ares confessed that Hitler he had utilized Hitler by influencing him to go towards the route of war, so he can profit off of the war.
Yeah, because he loves war. He's the god of war. War. Let's go to war.
Kratos.
Yeah. Huh, and other than that, he has, been a very good influence on a lot of fictions, even anime a lot. Like, there was one anime, Tanya the Saga of Evil, in which there's a woman named Tanya,
Girl.
Loli,
Lolly.
yeah, named Tanya, and she's actually a kind of a reincarnation of some evil thing. Yes.
She is a reincarnation of a person from what is said to be, like an isekai. It's an isekai anime, so it's a reincarnation of a normal business person who was trying to find a job. Like he was the HR of a company, and he had rejected one of the candidates for a job within the company that he was working. And later on, that same person that he had rejected was the one who pushed him in front of an oncoming train, which therefore led to his reincarnation as a girl in a fantasy realm.
And in that fantasy realm, that Lolly was actually part of an army which was a spoof of the Nazi army. So yeah, Hitler's influence there. And in a lot of movies as well, like there are a lot of movies made on Hitler other than the documentaries, some fun ones as well.
Before we even get to the movie section back, let's talk about Hitler and anime. We've already talked how he indirectly helped anime get to where it is. We've also mentioned some of his little representations here and there, Tanya the Saga of Evil, and a few others out there. But obviously, we haven't named the biggest representation and the most popular one. Marty, can you guess which one?
No.
I'll give you a hint.
Please do.
Ere?
Oh my. Oh. That makes complete sense, huh? Oh my god, how did that not. Okay, this is like a live realization moment. The entire AOT plot is so much influenced by Hitler. They have one, kind of society, one civilization they want to eradicate because they don't like them because of some properties of them, and that is the entire. Whoa, that is. So basically, Paradise is a concentration camp, kind of, and all the aliens are Jews, and all the Marlians are the Aryans under Hitler, and oh, wow,
Exactly.
amazing.
One of the biggest and most influential anime of our time. And Hitler is still supporting that.
And
Without Hitler, you would not have Attack on Titan.
there's literally a parkour Hitler in that. Like in the latest seasons now, Eren is the Hitler because he wants to literally kill everyone. He is Hitler now. Eren is Hitler. He's like, okay, you are not the supreme race. Me is the supreme race. Die. That is literally what Hitler was. Damn. Awesome. Okay. Wow.
Coming back to the movie segment.
Yes. So there are some funny movies on Hitler as well, like they spoof him a lot, and it's actually fun.
The best one would obviously, the best and most notable one would obviously go to Charlie Chaplin.
Yes, he used
The
to do that a lot.
Dictator.
Yeah, The Dictator. Amazing movie. Black and white, but like no sound, but watch it. It's still watchable. You can see with your eyes. Sorry, blind people.
Oh my.
Ah. Shit.
Take Mr. Beast's help.
Oh. Shout out, huh? Will he give us $10,000?
We'll see. Anyhow,
Anyhow. Yeah. So there's a movie, one of my personal favorites, Jojo Rabbit. In that also Hitler had a lot of influence. Like he was literally a part. He was kind of the hallucination of the child.
you could call him one of the main support characters.
Main support characters. Imagine having Hitler as your support character. How messed up are you? You want Hitler to be your emotional support.
See, that was the point of the movie. They
I know,
showed
right?
how messed up the kids in Germany were, who were German. They were brainwashed to such a point that they would think that Hitler is basically a god. Basically, if there was a Hitler in the current generation, Kim Jong Un is the closest.
Yeah.
Basically, because due to Kim Jong Un kind of brainwashing his citizens to make him believe that he is a sort of god, Hitler managed to do that with the children in Germany.
Yeah, I watched like one interview, and in that, it was told that in North Korea, the army people they like randomly come into your houses and then they check that if there is a picture of Kim Jong Un there or not, and if is it not in perfect condition or not, and if it is not, you can be executed on the grounds of having not enough loyalty to the leader of your country.
Not just you.
Your
Seven-
entire family and
seven
seven generations. Damn. Those guys are alive for 7 generations.
I don't. It could go all the way to the relatives. if
Ah,
not
yeah,
generations.
not generations, then relatives, cousins and all. My god, nice.
Like the person you were dating that just so happened to be a 7 bloodline sister.
Oh,
You'll find out the hard way, maybe.
alright. That's the angriest teddy bear I've seen. Very nuclear as well. Very radioactive, angry teddy bear. Okay, coming back to Hitler. So yeah, he was a child's emotional support in Jojo Rabbit. But his cause was always, making the perfect man, and he believed that Aryans were the perfect man. A small kind of thing. Aryans are the North people, Dravidians are the South people, okay? So Aryans are the people he
That
supported.
reminds me, by the way, Mate, we forgot one of the best representations where Hitler was never even shown, and yet we feel his presence throughout the series. The boys.
The boys, yes. Homelander. Perfect. Perfect.
Not just Homelander. Star something.
Yeah, Stormfront. Yes, she was like the previous one before him. And actually, if you put attention to it, Homelander's entire design is of the perfect Aryan description: blonde hair, blue eyes, and everything. White, fair skin. He is the perfect Aryan in Hitler's eyes. And actually, fun fact: North Indians are also Aryans. So yeah, that's why he liked us. He was chill with us.
And Gandhi.
And Gandhi. He was also Aryan. So every Aryan he was chill with, but not with other people. Jews were not Aryans. They were not Davidians as well. They were something else only.
Jews.
Jews, yes.
They were Jews. They were turned into Jews.
Yeah. So,
anyhow, point is, Hitler may have done a few wrong things here and there.
yeah, just a few.
But like really, you should build a statue because he ended World War II with
Yeah.
a bang.
Yeah, he
Just
ended
like his
it.
prisoner. Sorry.
Yeah, just like his prisoners, he was the man who ended it all by shooting the man who was responsible for it. He is a hero. He killed himself. He's an inspiration. Go
He's
kill
like-
yourself.
He's like, fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, nobody can do it. I'll do it myself. And he literally shot himself in, like, it is theorized to be Antarctica or a chamber in Germany. Somewhere he shot himself or not.
Just got rid of the right nut for all we know.
Oh, damn. Yeah, so he got rid of himself. The world got rid of himself. But we should actually learn good things from him.
Such as, like,
Public speaking.
don't target a specific race. If you're planning, a mass genocide,
Target everyone.
everyone, just
Don't be biased. Kill
Exactly.
everyone. Okay? It is good. But don't seclude people. Include people.
It feels bad, man, to just
Yeah.
stay alive.
Yeah. It's so bad. Do I not deserve to die in your eyes? How sad. Anyways, so this was our entire opinion on Hitler, and we shall end it by saying, "Hail Hitler!"
I'm not saying that, no.
He is. He was saying it before in the pre-recording.
Nah, I
Alright.
was not, no.
He was one promoting in pre-recording.
No.
So I'm gonna say it from his side as well.
Oh my god, no. I was.
Hail Hitler. He said it, not me.
No.
Hail
Bye,
Hitler from
guys.
both our ends.
Bye, guys.
Hail, yeah, again, Hail Hitler from both
Bye,
our
bye,
ends.
bye.
Both of us. Hail Hitler.
Bye.